Hi, welcome back. Okay, the last thing we got to talk about in 9.3 is the different temperature scales are out there. There's a nice little history on page 86 if you want to look at it, and looks at where water boils and all that other stuff. But what I want you to notice is on 87, we have the conversions that we need. So if we want to go ahead and go from Fahrenheit to Celsius, this is our conversion formula, okay? If we want to go from Celsius to Fahrenheit, it's similar but not quite the same. Notice in the Fahrenheit to Celsius, there's no parenthesis, but in the conversion from Celsius to Fahrenheit, there is a parenthesis. So please be really careful with the formulas, okay? And make sure that you're using them the right way. The parentheses will make the difference in your conversions, okay? And then we have another temperature scale that you'll hear a lot over in sciences. You'll hear the term Kelvin. So if we want to go from Celsius to Kelvin, it's this formula here. And then from Kelvin to Celsius, it looks exactly the same. We just swap out the K and the C and put a subtraction instead of an addition. However, if we want to go from Fahrenheit to Kelvin, okay, then we have to go ahead and convert our Fahrenheit to Celsius first and then convert that to Kelvin. If we want to go the other way from Kelvin to Fahrenheit, okay, then we have to go ahead, convert the Kelvin to Celsius and then to Fahrenheit. So there'll be 3 different steps involved if for some reason we need to go from Kelvin to Fahrenheit, okay? So be really careful with that you do that extra step there, all right? I'm going to only look at 2 examples from here, all right? And I'm on page 88, and I'm example 9. So example 9, it says I want to convert 50 degrees centigrade, or Celsius, to Fahrenheit, okay? Which means I need this formula, Fahrenheit 9 over 5C, no parentheses, plus 32. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead, plug 50 degrees in, and let my calculator do the work for me. So I have Fahrenheit is 9 over 5, 50 over 1, plus 32. Okay, I'm used to doing math by hand, so I go ahead and do it all the time. So this one I get 90 plus 32, and I have 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so make sure when you're doing the temperatures, you not only need the temperature sign, okay, you'll not only need this guy, make sure you're telling me what unit you are finishing off at. Okay, that's really important. The other one I'm going to look at is example 11. Okay, and I want to go from 59 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, so then I need to use the other formula. I need to go Celsius is equal to 5 over 9. This one gets parentheses. Remember, my Fahrenheit is in the parentheses minus 32. Okay, and then so I have 5 over 9. And then I have to go ahead and subtract that first. So I have 59 minus 32. Okay. This piece here gives me 27, which I'm going to go ahead and put over 1 because I was doing fractions earlier. So 5 over 9. This simplifies to 3, and I end up with 15 degrees Celsius or centigrade. Okay, so this completes chapter 9, and the next one we're going to go to will be chapter 10,